Good morning, happy Mother's Day. I know a lot of times y'all hear me talk about my mama. I love my mama. She's a very stern woman. Like I said, I have not lied to you about my mama. But she has a good heart. And she made so many sacrifices for her daughters. When my father used to drink, she would work hard. I guess I get my work ethic from both sides of my family. But my mom has always been a provider. And she has never been one to say much about I love you till the last couple of years. Now she'll say. But she's always been there. Whether understanding you or not understanding you, not even caring, she was there. And I am so grateful for that. But I also want to stand, Pastor, to thank God for my daughter. I never planned on being a mother. I never cared anything about having children. I guess I have so many of us, and they were having babies. Some needed some babies. But God kind of set me up, and through the setup, though I thought it was one thing, God blessed me with my daughter. And but most of y'all think she's crazy, which you are right. She's a little off, but it's a family affair, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God for teaching me how to love through my child. He sent my child to me for me. And a long time ago, she was about 3 or 4 years old. My daughter said to me, Mom, I can't remember if it's a vision or if I was it was a dream. She said, but I know this happened. She said, all the little angels was in heaven. And God was saying to send our angels to become, babies. And he was asking all the angel mama where they wanted to go. And I saw you. I mean, she was just like it happened. That was happening to my. She had a very spiritual side. And she said, and Mama, I told God I want that one. She said, God told me, are you sure? Because she's kind of hard, and she don't think she needs anybody. This is my daughter at 4 years old talking to me. And she don't think she needs anybody. You sure you want to take that route? And she said, Mom, I kept looking at you. I was looking around. She said, and I told God, yeah, I'm sure. I want that for my mom, her for my mother. And she has really been a blessing to me. When I was going through it, I didn't know what was going on. I was saved, but I was still trying to work things out in my flesh. My daughter would come to the table and say to me, Mom, stop worrying. Because God got our back. And God gonna take care of it. So I thank God for letting me have the opportunity to be a mother to my daughter. And I hope y'all all have a happy day. I love you all. And y'all just continue to keep me in prayer.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. My mom has been deceased for, I think she died in 1992. I'm not good at keeping up with the time. I just don't do that. Not because I don't love anyone, it's just I don't keep focus on when somebody passed. Because I really don't look at them as gone. I really don't. She's always with me. But my mom was a very strong woman. And I watched her having to take care of all the kids. See, when I came along, I didn't know too much about my daddy being a provider with the older kids. I came along with the last 4 kids. And so by that time, Daddy was in another arena. All I could see was Mom providing for the family. But I learned my mom taught me a lot of traits, watching her take care of her family. My mother was not a lazy woman. She would get up maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and do hair from that time to 12 o'clock at midnight. She even found time to work also and go to school and get a degree working with Head Start. She was not a lazy woman. She was a very strong woman. So my hat goes off to my mom because I learned a lot of things from my mom. And I thank God I also learned there were many things that Mom had to do by herself. But I also learned from her that I can do things, not knocking anyone or not putting my husband aside. I can do things by myself. So I love my mom. I see her as still alive because she's with me always. She's taught me many things. Also about my mom. She was a cook. And I'm the same way. I love to cook. And I love to feed people. My mom always loved to feed people. My mom always had a door open for even children that weren't her own to come live with her. I'm the same way. Not only am I the same way, my brothers and sisters are the same way. So I just thank God for those traits. The gift of hospitality that was passed down from generation to generation. If my home was big enough, this is from my heart. If my home was big enough, I would try to feed y'all every Sunday. I love feeding people. I love seeing people happy. I love people getting people what they need. And I thank God for where I am right now in my life, how God is just blessing to be a blessing to other people. That's all I want to say about my mom. I wish I had a picture of my mom, but I don't have one here. But maybe next year we can do a thing about, different ones showing pictures of their mothers and putting them on the screen, and we can work on that for next year. Okay, ladies? Would you like to do that? Yeah. So Brother Harris, come on up. But never take advantage of your mom.
I'm not very big on speaking, but first of all, I would like to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. And especially to my mother-in-law, who's been more like a mother to me than a mother-in-law. And also, I really come before to give recognition to who truly deserve it. My wife of 37 years, my co-worker of 30 years, and who's been my rock. Every decision I ever wanted to make, she went along with me. You can imagine me, I'm saying, like, hey, let's invest in some stocks. She's like, what? And she went along with that. And I said, well, that's about another house. She's like, what? And she went along with that. So whatever decision I wanted to make, she took her money and I took my money and we put it together. Now, I'm 57 years old. I'm retired. She's 53 years old, 54 years old. She's retired. But I truly thank God for allowing us to work together as a husband and a wife, and allowing me to be the head of the household. And she supported me through thick and thin, highs and lows. She was always there for me. And now when it comes to my children, she was there to support my children. And I like what she always said. If you don't do what I'm telling you to do, I'm going to tell you that. So it always ended up in my lap. We both with two sons. My oldest son has a master's degree. My youngest son has a BS degree and a physical therapist degree. So I truly thank God for her to allow her for me to be the head of the household. She's the mother of my own. That's right. Amen.
I'd just like to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Of course, my mom, who is my greatest inspiration. I remember as a child, the love that she showed for each and every one of her children. She's like a mother hen that'll protect her children at all costs, or chicks at all costs. I mean, she's like, a mother hen that'll fight an eagle to protect her children. And, I think about over the years, she don't correct with a rod. She correct with love. And everything she do is out of love. She's very patient. I like to thank my beautiful wife. She kind of like Sister Barbara after hearing Brother Harris say all that. I have ideas. I'll say, well, let's do a room. She'll say, okay. By the time I get back to her, she got a design. We're going to have this and just right here and go. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. But, I really thank God for my wife because she's a strong woman. She's very smart. And I thank God for her. I thank God for my mother-in-law. You did a great job of raising, your children. Mother Donna, I got a multitude of mothers. I'll be honest with y'all. I really do. I thank God for the mothers that I've met in my life, who make a difference, who I look at and I cherish. And I really thank God for Minister Bill. I haven't forgotten one of your teachers. I think about you all the time, Minister Phyllis. Yeah, I think about Sister Emma over there. That banana pudding, you know. She didn't say it's good for you. So, you know, I really do. I just want y'all to know that, you know, I may not be here, but I'm telling you, you right here where it counts. I love all of y'all, and happy Mother's Day again.
God bless you, sis. Y'all enjoying this, aren't you? Hallelujah.
Good morning and God bless. I'd like to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day, but especially my mother. And my husband, I understand what he's saying when he's thinking my mother, because if it had not been for my mother and my father and some of my siblings, he was going to be kicking rocks. And I told him, if y'all love him that well, y'all marry him. Because see, I was kind of like my daddy. I say what I was going to say and do what I was going to do. And then I got to watching my mom. I thank her for being a virtuous woman. Because she learned me that when I want to speak out, that I had to shut it down. And I thank her for that. And I thank my God. There's not a day go by that I don't think about my father, because he's here with me every day. I'm like mother. All of our people that have gone on, they're not gone on, they're gone home, but they're still with us. Because I talk to them every day. Every one of my loved ones is gone on. I have a conversation with them every day. And I thank my mother for keeping me on track. Sometimes I may not call her every day, but she calls me every day. Because there are days that people say, oh, you look so good, but if they only knew. If they only knew. And I look at my mother, I say on days that I just don't want to go. I look at her and I say, I see her go through her pain and her struggles, and she still managed to go on. I say, now, if she can do all that, I can imagine, I can get up and fix my husband something to eat. So, sometimes, because, y'all don't know, he is totally, I'm going to tell you, he has totally ruined me. He has ruined me. Because, there are times that I don't eat, and I'll be sitting there, sometimes I'll be like, oh, Lord, the man do have to eat. And he'll probably think he be doing everything in the house, everything outdoors, and he'll look, probably think still be trying to get himself to eat too. And I'll be like, Lord, help me. Help me to help my husband so I don't be left here alone without him. So I thank y'all and wish y'all a happy Mother's Day and continue to have a blessed day.
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and I'm along with Sister Barbara there and Brother Ken. I got so many moms. I name everybody as mom, but I am so grateful for one lady that I'm not with. Usually I go spend Mother's Day with her, but I came here today, and when we leave, I'm going to serve her dinner. She made it a rule. They said to make clean skills, made it a rule. Mother's Day and birthday, she do not cook. So you need to bring me something to eat. And she don't like to go out to eat because she be hungry later on, so she have leftovers. So this afternoon, I'm going to spend the afternoon with her and take her dinner today. But I want to say thank you, Mom. Thank you. Because my mom and I didn't have a great relationship at all. There was a whole lot of gaps, and my mom had a nervous breakdown. My father died, and I just felt like she didn't love me. She didn't need me. And when I met Sister Donna, and I would cry because I wanted my mom to love me. And she said, why do you think she don't love you? Maybe she don't know how right now. And I got angry at Sister Donna because I thought, you don't understand. But because of her love and her nurturing encouraging me to continue to build a relationship. And now, y'all, we talk to, I put forth the effort to where every morning, when I get up, I call my mom. I know not to call her before 9, and I call her and I say, "Good morning, Miss Eddie. How are you this morning?" And she'll say, "I'm fine. We may not talk but 5 minutes, but at 10 o'clock at night, don't call after 10. 10 o'clock at night. Hello, Miss Eddie. How are you tonight? I'm fine. I'm finna go to bed. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Love you." That's all it took. Now, if I miss that call, she'll call me the next morning. Something wrong with you? So I thank God for Minister Billy, for your encouragement and how you taught me to love and to be patient. And Grandma Donna, I'm gonna be like that. Okay, like Grandma Donna. That's my role model. But I thank God for all the encouragement and everybody, all the ladies here that you may not know that you encourage me, but you do. And I thank God for all of y'all.